Hello, this is Dr. Ardashir Mehran and reaching out to you for the fifth installment of the Bill of Emotional Rights. And today's topic is about I make, what we do professionally, regardless of the role we have anywhere in the world. We work in corporate office, in farms, fields, factories, anywhere in the world. Net, we are doing something with our lifetime. Sigmund Freud has mentioned that humans basically do three things in their lifetimes. One is that they play, rest, vacation, and seeing things and being joyful. The other one is love, relationships, connections. The third one is work. We all do something in this world. We might as well do the work that is good for us, meant for us, and really fuels our growth. I want to read a statement from my book, You're Not Depressed, You Are Unfinished, from the chapter 8, which is about I Make, is by Howard Thurman, a remarkable individual, and I'm studying him right now, an American philosopher, theologian, writer, and preacher. The statement goes, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. What makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. People who have come alive. That's what my conversation today and that this chapter is all about. That for many people in the world, that was me for a great part of time. Work is a duty, is a responsibility, something you do because you have to. And you wait for the day to retire or just go on vacation, to live, to have fun. But there's no sense of joy, sense of energy, sense of excitement in the work. That is troublesome. That makes us actually depressed and anxious. I will talk about that in a second. Early in my career, the reason I know this firsthand, I was in a corporate environment, and 6 months in the job, holiday party, and I ran into a neighbor who said, "Hey Ardashir, how do you like your new work?" And I remember I said, "I love it. I'm intoxicated from joy of work." He looked at me like a sense that, dude, what the heck is wrong with you? Who gets intoxicated from the joy of work? But I meant it. That was a role. I didn't make much money. I did a bad job negotiating salary, and I fixed that later on. But that role was meant for me. How so? By nature, I love solving problems, solving complex problems. So in that work, I was doing that, solving complex problems. I have a high need for speed. I'm a change junkie. That work allowed me to do that, multiple projects, different individual. I have a high need to learn, to continuously experiment. That role allowed that. Working with smart, talented, and intense people, that work had that. Working in the field with customers, with operation versus corporate offices. So that was perfect. I was alive, I was intoxicated, and I thought I would retire over there. Except in 5 years, there was a corporate restructuring, a new layer of management, oversight, and my role shifted to corporate offices. Sucked the life out of me. I didn't know it at that point. I decided this is not my work. I'm having no sense of joy, mojo, and excitement. So within a few months, I quit and went to look for a job that fit me better. To be honest, I didn't find it. And at a certain point, I decided I want to create the job that is right for me. What this chapter talks about, finding the work that is right for you, instead of you fitting into the world and the work needs to fit into your style of being, and we're all different. Three things you want to pay attention to. One is that the sense of authorship. Whatever you do you have a sense of authorship in terms of you're in control of your emotions, your actions, the work, what you do, and you have a sense of you're writing a book, and this book is yours. This work, this project, this company, this team feels consistent with the way you want to create it. Number two, do you have a sense of control, stability in about what you do? And the third one is the impact. Are you producing the results that matter to you? Authorship, control, and impact. If you have them and you feel good about them, you're good to go. Finding the right role for you is a personal responsibility. I've learned that firsthand. I went on a long-term search to find the right role for me, and I took jobs that I shouldn't have. The money was good, prestige, but it wasn't the right role, and I failed and I paid a heavy price, but I got up and moved on again. It's a personal responsibility. There's the statement that says, fortune favors the bold. Once we take actions to create the reality, professional reality we want, we may struggle, but we will feel alive. The work that I'm doing right now, colleagues, building a brand new way of emotional healing and a Bill of Rights bringing to the world is all brand new. There are a lot of things I do. Says, I have no idea. Somebody help me, but I'm alive. I'm doing the work that is important to me. The reason we don't want to tolerate a job that is not right for us, a role, is literally they make us depressed and anxious. How so? And we know this from research. I talk about it in my work. The work that employee engagement is low or have multiple layers of management, span of control, they have, and it's documented, higher rates of depression and anxiety in employees in those departments, all the way to management. The reason is that in environments that people become a number and there are heavier, higher level of bureaucracy, we lose our emotional rights. We become a number. We become a peg in the system. That torments our soul, because depression is about sense of fulfillment of emotional rights. That's where depression comes in. And the reason anxiety goes higher, anxiety about sense of control, predictability, and balance. And in those organizations, in a job that is not right for you, you lose a sense of control and sense of fulfillment. And that's what depression and anxiety come up. You cannot medicate it, and psychotherapy is helpful, but you need to literally take responsibility and create a role that is right for you. Authorship, control, and impact. Lead in those areas, claim your work. It's a third of your life. And let me know how it goes for you. The next two sessions I'll be talking tomorrow about I Am, which is a Bill of Rights that is often being ignored. And I Soar, which I posted on Monday. So I Am, and I Soar, the last session. These three are our rocket fuel for life. These are the ones that elevate us about where we go and how high we go in our life. Hope you enjoyed the session today. Again, my book is available, and hope you consider reading that. Keep the emails coming, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.